Ladies and gentlemen, punishing a gambler with prison is like giving a medicine without curing the disease. It may suppress the symptoms for a while, but it never heals the true illness. What these offenders need is not punishment, but transformations. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone, my name is Dennis S. Hanubaid and I'm from Senior High School 2, Bangkalan. Not all students around the world are exposed to gambling, but in many countries, the cases are becoming increasingly common. The forms vary from small bets, online gamblings, to digital games with gacha system that resemble gambling. This shows that although regulation prohibit underage gambling, access to technology still makes some students vulnerable to exposure. I believe that imprisonment for gambling offender is ineffective, counterproductive, and inhuman. Instead, rehabilitation through social service and skill training is the true solution that tackles the heart of the problems. As the proposition side, I strongly believe service and skill training is bringing positive impacts for gambling offenders. The first point, addressing the root cause. According to the Indonesian National Narcotics Agency or BNN, rehabilitation and training are far more effective for individuals struggling with addictive behavior than incarcerations. If we simply put them in prison, the addiction doesn't disappear, it only grows strong in isolation. For example, a person who once wastes their money in betting houses can instead learn skills in carpentry, digital work, or small business management. The second point, personalized learning. According to a study by Harvard Business Review in 2019, technology can help improve learning outcomes by providing personalized learning. For example, semi-military social development created by Deddy Mulyadi. Unlike regular social development, the semi-military model applies strict discipline inspired by military training until the person discipline, responsibility, independence, and mental resilience. The third point, enhance learning experience. A study by the National Education Associations in 2020 shows that technology can make learning more engaging and interactive by providing multimedia resource and virtual simulations. For example, virtual reality or VR and augmented reality or ER. It can be used as a tool in social development programs to address gambling addictions. Instead of encouraging gambling, the VR experience is designed to simulate the negative consequences of gambling, such as financial loss, family conflict, and psychological stress. The last point, improve collaborations. Research by Harvard Business Review in 2019 shows that technology can improve collaboration and communications between students, teachers, and parents by providing online platforms for sharing information and discussing ideas for students that are affected by online gambling. For example, online platforms such as Google Classroom and Edmodo can help teachers and students collaborate on projects and assignments and facilitate communications between teachers and students and parents. My name is Dennis S. Hanubaid and that's all for my opinion to be proposition side. Thank you.